They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Flames will kick it away first. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. They don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Reddick. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates, first drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball is loose, and the defense has it. What a nightmare start for this offense. It'll be a touchdown.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in, it's Bean. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The play action fake. Rush is on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They're going to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Liberty's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. On the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes in the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Reddick. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense in press coverage. Back to pass. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Flames with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Flames want to crank the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first down. Oh, there's an alley-oop. Touchdown, Flames. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Reddick. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Takes a handoff. It's Silver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Flames headed quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 25. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Flames have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Powers through. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Liberty. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Reddick. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That running game was impressive. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. They go to the ground. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown play. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Reddick. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Flames are in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fights off the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Once that ball was loose, didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Flames with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Flames pounded the rock to move the Sticks, now back to work. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Reddick. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the Sticks. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Flames in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Running back searching for a hole. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Here's the handoff. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Flames lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Scanning the field, it's Reddick. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team, you get a guy like this that you can hand the football.
Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Grabbed by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. It simply can't happen.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Gee. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drop. Turning it on! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Flames, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they will score! Touchdown, Liberty! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking to throw, it's Gee. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over them, there he goes!
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course,
and it's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
What a lucky break for them.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Flames want to move quickly. Off play action. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Liberty.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Dropping back, it's Gee. He's got him. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got a wide open receiver. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this